was quiet, the stars were still, like the world had taken a breath and stopped within. Boots were lined beside the fireless ground. No laughter left to rise, only tired eyes watching the dark where danger learns to hide. Helmets rested by shaking hands, letters folded, worn and thin, names whispered softly to the wind like prayers that might still listen. No one spoke about tomorrow, no one asked what comes next. Hope was something past, in silence a weight across the chest. The world felt far beyond this place, like it forgot this night. But courage wasn't shouting loud, it was staying in the quiet. This was the night we stayed with the soldiers in the stillness before the dawn. With every fear they carried inside, with everything they lost and gone. This was the night we stayed with the soldiers. No songs of victory played, just fragile hearts in borrowed time, trying to survive till day. Photographs tucked deep in packs, smiles frozen in another life. Hands that once held children close, now clenched against the night. Some were barely old enough to understand the cost. They traded youth for uniforms and learned the meaning of loss. The wind moved through the silent camp, each sound felt sharp and near. A snap branch echoed like a thread that tightened every fear. They joked too loud to chase the dark, then fell into the hush. Because silence always finds you when laughter isn't enough. No one dreamed of glory here as the night refused to end. They only hoped the sun would rise and find them breathing then. This was the night we stayed with the soldiers through the cold and waiting pain, with the weight of every order running through their veins. This was the night we stayed with the soldiers, when the dark felt far too long. We didn't promise peace would come, we just promised they weren't alone. Some whispered prayers they barely knew, not sure who heard them now. Some stared into the endless dark and made a silent vow. There was guilt in every memory, there was fire in every scar. Every soldier carried pieces of who they truly are. Moonlight found the tired faces pressed against the ground, thinking of the homes they left, of love without a sound. They wondered if forgiveness would ever speak their name, or if history would remember if the world forgets their faces, if the truth is rearranged, let some remember they were human before the pain. This was the night we stayed with the soldiers in the dark where no one sees, with the ones who carry orders and impossible memories. This was the night we stayed with the soldiers, not to glorify the fight, but to honor every heartbeat that survived the night. Dawn crept slowly through the haze, pale light touched the ground. Some would rise and shoulder on, some would never make a sound. No anthem played for quiet tears, no medals for the fear, just the sound of breath returning when the danger cleared. The sun rose without asking who deserved to stay, and soldiers stood adjusted gear and faced another day. They carried what the night had done deep inside their chest, knowing sleep would find them again in nights like this at best. This was the night we stayed with the soldiers through the longest, coldest hours, through unanswered prayers and courage that still trembled. This was the night we stayed with the soldiers, when the world felt far away, and the saddest truth they carried was they'd Morning rises over broken stone, fields of green where bones were sown. The land looks calm, the sky is wide, but pain still walks here side by side. Every road remembers feet running from fear, chasing peace. The past is close, it breathes in dust. In quiet names we still entrust. Houses stand with open doors, echoes louder than before. Laughter left, then came back, change, softer now but still remains. Hands that once were forced apart now carry scars upon the heart. Nothing healed the way it should, but people stayed when nothing could. No single voice could bear the pain, no single soul could stand again. So broken lives began to see strength is born in unity. The power of Cambodia is people united, standing together through loss and pain. Not in anger, not divided, but holding hope that still remains. The power of Cambodia is people united when the world looked away and moved on. From shattered hearts a nation rises, still breathing after everything gone. Mothers pray in quiet rooms for children lost too far too soon. Fathers work with lowered eyes, carrying truth they never hide. They don't speak much of what they saw. Some memories are too raw, They feel the weight but not the name of why the past still feels the same. They ask why elders fall so still when stories climb the hill. Answers pause, then gently bend. Some truths don't have an end. Pain alone can break a soul. Silence eats away control, but shared sorrow finds a way to turn the dark into a day. The power of Cambodia is people united, holding hands that once let go. Through hunger, fear, and endless nights, they learn how to stand slow. The power of Cambodia is people united, not forgetting what's been done, but choosing life and choosing peace for daughters yet to come. Rice fields sway in patient rows. They've seen more than anyone knows. Green returns, but scars remain. Life grows strong beside the pain. Temples hold the weight of years of whispered prayers and silent tears. Faith survives though bent and thin, like light that fights its way back in. No heroes carved in shining stone, no simple tales of right and wrong, just ordinary souls who stayed when everything else slipped away. They shared their eyes, they shared their breath, they buried dreams, they buried death. In helping hands and quiet care, a nation learned to repair. If strength were measured by the sword, this land would still be torn. But strength was found in holding on when hope felt nearly gone. In listening more than shouting loud, in standing small, not proud, in choosing not to pass on hate, but end it here, end it today. The night still comes with heavy dreams of broken cries and silent screams, but morning follows soft and slow, with people ready still to grow. They don't erase what came before, they carry it through every door, because remembering is part of healing a wounded heart. The power of Cambodia is people united in grief, in love and care, not because the wounds are gone, but because they're shared. The power of Cambodia is people united when forgiveness feels too hard. They walk together scar by scar, turning sorrow into God. So look beyond the scars you see, beyond the pain of history. Listen close to what survives in humble acts, in stubborn lives. The land is strong but not alone, its deepest strength is flesh and bone. The power of Cambodia lives and grows in people united, in people who chose hope over hate.
without a sound, soft light touching sacred ground. Faces turn with careful eyes, holding truths they never cry. Footsteps move in measured grace. Time walks slowly in this place. Every smile is calm and small, like it's learned to guard it all. From a distance peace appears, golden roofs, no sign of tears. But listen close and you will feel how quiet hearts learned how to heal. Not by shouting, not by blame, but by carrying pain unnamed. The past still breathes in shaded air, in everything they choose to spare. When words once caused too much harm, silence learned to keep them warm. And beauty grew without a sound, in how they stayed gentle on broken ground. The quiet beauty of Cambodian people, soft as rain on ancient stone. Not because they never suffered, but because they carried it alone. The quiet beauty of Cambodian people, in lowered eyes and open hands. A grace that rose from shattered years, still helping hearts to stand. Mothers wake before the dawn, cooking hope and carrying on. They hum old songs with missing names, love surviving all the same. Their voices never ask for more, they give first like times before. Strength lives in the way they care, in choosing kindness when life's unfair. Fathers stand in steady calm, knowing rage can do great harm. They've seen what anger leaves behind, so patience shapes their frame of mind. Lessons taught without a shout, in how to listen, how to bow. They show that power doesn't break, it protects what's still awake. Here, restraint is not defeat, it's how wounded hearts still beat. And dignity is softly worn, like a promise quietly sworn. The quiet beauty of Cambodian people, not loud, not proud, but true. Every smile holds a history, every calm has lived it through. The quiet beauty of Cambodian people, in mercy learned through pain. They choose to stay human still again and again. If beauty meant untouched and new, this land would not have made it through. But beauty here is deep and worn, like fields replanted after storms. And if silence were just empty space, it would have broken in this place. But silence here knows how to hold what words were never meant to hold. The quiet beauty of Cambodian people, in gentle hearts and steady eyes. Not forgetting what they lost, but refusing to let it rise. The quiet beauty of Cambodian people, a strength the world may miss. It doesn't shout, it doesn't shine, it simply exists. So when you see the softened smile, pause with it a little while. Behind that calm, a story sleeps of promises they chose to keep the quiet beauty of Cambodian people, not born of ease, but born of grace, still breathing softly, still here. Without a sound, light falls soft on wounded ground. The streets are calm but never clear. They echo names we still hold dear. Every step remembers fear. Every breath recalls a when hope was thin, when days were long, when silence felt too strong. Walls still listen when we pass. They've seen the future lose its past. Windows hold a distant stare, someone there. The land looks healed from far away, but closer in, the cracks still stay. Time has moved but not erased the truth this soil has faced. No monument could hold but standing all the same. The strength of Cambodia is hearts that learn to bend, not break when everything was taken away. They were the last to stay. Mothers wake before the sun, calling names that never with lowered eyes, carrying truths they don't deny. They don't speak loud of what they lost. Some memories still count the cost, but love survives in simple ways, in quiet nights and patient days. Children grow on careful ground, learning when to lower sound.
free of scars, but standing all the same. The strength of Cambodia is heart still choosing breath and light, even when hope learned to whisper instead of fight. Rice fields bow beneath the rain. They've known hunger, they've known pain. Green returns, but scars remain. Life grows tall beside the pain. Temples stand with broken stone, holding prayers we speak alone. Incense lifts what words can't say, for lives that slipped away. There are nights when sleep won't stay, when memory won't fade away. Dreams return with broken sound, dragging yesterday around. Some wake shaking, some wake numb, some count breaths till morning comes. Still the dawn finds eyes awake, still the heart refuses to break. If strength were loud, if strength were proud, this land would still be bowed. But strength was found in staying near, in listening through the fear, in forgiving when it hurts the most, in feeding strangers, sheltering ghosts, in choosing peace without a sign. Again, one day at a time. No statues tell the whole story, no clean lines, no sudden glory, just ordinary souls who chose to keep on living with their ghosts. They rebuild homes, they rebuild trust, out of silence, out of dust, with shaking hands and steady eyes that morning breaks without a sound. The sky is gray, the earth is bound by memories it cannot hide, by tears the years have never dried. Barefoot shadows cross the land, holding time in trembling hands. The bells don't ring, the drums don't play. Even hope has learned to pray. Stone-faced temples watch it all, every rise, every fall. Walls remember whispered cries, truths too heavy for the skies. Footprints fade in dust and bone, so many died, so few were known. No final words, no last goodbye, just stolen breath beneath the sky. The wind moves slow like it's afraid to wake the souls that never stayed. History breathes but dares not speak of promises both strong and weak. They stand in silence for Cambodia, where the earth still feels the pain. No flags are raised, no names are called, just tears that fall like rain. They stand in silence for Cambodia, for the lost, the young, the brave, in quiet rows of broken dreams. They honor every grave. Mothers light a candle flame for sons who never came. Fathers stare at empty chairs, counting years instead of prayers. Children ask with innocent eyes why the past still makes them cry. The answers shake, the words are small. Some wounds never heal at all. Fields grow green where blood once ran. Rice grows tall by human hands. Life returns but never whole. It walks with memory in its soul. Laughter sounds then quickly fades, like borrowed joy, like borrowed days. The sun still sets, the sun still climbs, but grief outlives the hands of time. No monuments can tell it true, what fear and hunger really do. No history book can hold the weight of lives erased by cruel fate. They stand in silence for Cambodia, in the early morning light. No anthem sung, no victory won, just souls erased by night. They stand in silence for Cambodia, for voices lost to fear. In every breath the living take, the dead are standing near. If silence screams and hear it now, it bends the knee, it takes a vow. Never again, yet still we see the cost of human cruelty. The ground remembers every tear, every scream no one could hear. We walk on truth, we sleep on lies, and wonder why the spirit cries. Monks in robes of fading gold carry stories never told. Chants rise slow into the air, like fragile hopes, like broken prayers. The past walks with us hand in hand, a quiet ghost across the land. Forgiveness tries but trembles still between the heart and broken will. They stand in silence for Cambodia, not in anger, not in blame, but to remember human cost and whisper every name. They stand in silence for Cambodia, so the truth will not decay, because forgetting is another grave. Footprints fade in sacred dust, but memories refuse to leave. Pagodas hum with aching bells, their echoes soft and low, each ring a prayer for all the souls we lost long ago. Rice fields bend beneath the wind like backs that carry pain. Rain falls slow on tired ground that still remembers names. Every village holds a silence heavier than stone, a silence built from everything that never made it home. We learned to live with quiet tears, to smile so others breathe. But somewhere far from peaceful days, someone stands where Cambodia grieves. They stand where Cambodia cries, where sorrow fills the air. With shaking hands and steady hearts, they face the weight we share. They stand where Cambodia cries, so children sleep at night. They carry all our broken prayers into the fading light. A soldier reads an old goodbye, folded thin with care. A mother's words, a lover's hope, still trembling in the air. He presses it against his chest like armor made of love, and steps into a world that asks for more than he is of. The uniform hides fragile bones and fear behind his eyes. He learns to swallow every scream and never ask them why. He does not hate the other side, he hates the sound of loss, the way one mortar can erase a life at any cost. They don't stand because they want to, they stand because they must, because peace is built by human hearts and paid for in the dust. They stand where Cambodia cries, where history still bleeds, between the scars of yesterday and tomorrow's fragile needs. They stand where Cambodia cries, not asking to be known. They only hope their sacrifice means no child stands alone. There's a moment after gunfire fades, when the world feels wrong. The quiet screams louder than war and last too long. That's where the missing voices live, between the stars and ground, in dreams that end before they start, in names without a sound. A child asks, why do they go? The answer hurts too much, so we say to keep the night away from everyone you love. Truth hides in that gentle lie, between courage and despair, between the ones who stay behind and the ones who stand out there. If peace could cry, it would cry here on this wounded land. It would hand upon a wound. City lights are dim and few, stars feel far away too soon. The roads grow quiet, voices fade, doors are closed, the day is done. But in the dark where truth remains, tonight Cambodians stand as one. Faces tired, eyes awake, holding more than they can say. Every family knows this weight, even if it's passed away. Walls have heard too many cries, floors have felt too many knees. Still the heart learns how to rise, even when it barely beats. No speeches fill the empty air, no answers fall from above. Just broken people standing close, learning the shape of love. Tonight Cambodians stand as one, in silence deeper than fear. Not because the pain is gone, but because they're still here. Tonight Cambodians stand as one, under the same old sky, with shaking hands and open hearts, refusing to say goodbye. Mothers sit beside the dark, touching photos worn and thin. Fathers stare at quiet floors, counting breaths they're still within. Names are spoken soft and low, so the night won't hear them break. Grief becomes a second skin that no one ever takes away. Children sleep with restless dreams of sounds they don't yet know. They feel the sadness in the room, even when it isn't shown. They ask tomorrow why so quiet, why the adults look away. Some truths are safe for later years, some never find a way. The wind moves slow through sugar palms, like it's learned to respect. Every shadow, every sound knows what this night protects. Tonight Cambodians stand as one, without banners, without flame. No one left to blame or fight, only loss that feels the same. Tonight Cambodians stand as one, for the living and the dead, holding space for memories too heavy to be said. Temples glow with candlelight, chants fall soft against the stone. Prayers don't ask for miracles, just strength to carry on. Faith survives but not unchanged, bent by all it's seen. Hope arrives without a sound, quiet, worn, but still unseen. Rice fields rest beneath the moon, green and patient, scarred and white. They've held both hunger and rebirth, they've seen the people rise. The land remembers every step, every tear, every plead. It knows the cost of standing up, it knows what it means to be. If unity could heal the past, this night would never end. If standing close could fix the world, we'd all be whole again. But unity is choosing still to stay when leaving's easy. To share the pain, to share the night, so no one grieves alone. Some scars show, some hide deep inside, some bleed when the world goes still. But every heart that keeps on beating is an act of will. They've learned that strength is not a shout, it's breath that doesn't run. It's waking up and facing light after everything is within, the dawn draws near. Another day will start, but this moment stays inside, carved deep in every heart. No matter where tomorrow goes, no matter what may come, tonight will always be remembered. The night Cambodians stood as one. The night settles in like a question no one knows how to answer. Cold air clings to the quiet ground as time moves slower than ever. Boots are still, but the nerves aren't. Every shadow learns their name. The dark feels close, almost listening, like it knows the shape of fear and pain. Rifles rest against tired arms, eyes fight sleep and doubt. Every breath is counted softly in a silence stretched too loud. Somewhere far a world keeps spinning, laughing, dreaming, safe and warm. But here the night has different rules, and nothing feels like home. The stars don't promise anything, they just watch from far away. And courage lives in staying still when you're afraid to stay. Tonight we keep watch with soldiers in the hours that don't move on. With every fear they never speak and every hope almost gone. Tonight we keep watch with soldiers, no glory, no parade, just fragile lives and borrowed time, holding on till day. Letters folded deep in pockets, edges worn by anxious hands. Names whispered like quiet prayers, lost in unfamiliar lands. Photographs of softer days pressed close against the heart, proof that once there was a life before the breaking part. Some are far too young for this, some feel older than they are. Every soldier carries memories like under-heeled scars. They joke too loud to chase the dark, then fall back into the still, because silence always finds them, and it always will. No one speaks of winning here or how the story ends. They just trust the ones beside them more than distant plans. Tonight we keep watch with soldiers through the cold and waiting fear. Every sound feels closer now, every breath feels near. Tonight we keep watch with soldiers when the night feels endless and long. We don't promise peace will come, we just promise they remember, not sure who hears them now. Some stare into the open dark and make a silent vow. There's guilt that sleeps inside their chest, there's fire in every scar. Every soldier carries pieces of who they really are. Moonlight finds the tired faces pressed into the ground, thinking of a place called home that can't be found right now. They wonder if forgiveness will keep watch with soldiers in the dark where no one sees, with the ones who carry orders and impossible memories. Tonight we keep watch with soldiers, not to praise the fight they're in, but to honor every heartbeat that refuses to give in. The horizon fades from black to gray, a fragile hint of light. Some will stand and shoulder on, some won't see the morning sky. No anthem plays for quiet tears, no medals for the fear, just the sound of breath returning when danger clears. The sun rises without asking who deserved to stay, and soldiers stand, adjust their gear, and face another day. They carry what the night has done deep inside their chests, knowing sleep will find them again in nights like this at best. Tonight we kept watch with soldiers through the longest, coldest hours, through unanswered prayers and courage that still trembles. Tonight we kept watch with soldiers when the world fell far away, and the saddest truth they carry is they'll stand watch again someday. So if the night feels quiet now, if peace feels thin but true, remember those who stayed awake so dawn could come to you. No glory written in the dark, no promise things are right, just hearts still beating softly through one more endless night. The night falls heavy on the line, cold air on borrowed ground. Boots are still but hearts are loud, listening for every sound. Letters folded in tired hands, names worn thin by prayer. Every star feels far away from the lives that led them here. Helmets rest beside the dirt, eyes fixed on the dark. Fear moves softly through the ranks, leaving trembling marks. No one talks about tomorrow, no one sleeps too deep. Hope is something held too tight in the promises they keep. The world keeps turning far away while time stands still right here. Courage isn't feeling strong, it's standing with the fear. Tonight we stay with the soldiers in the silence before the dawn, with every breath they're holding in, with everything they've lost. Tonight we stay with the soldiers, no flags, no victory songs, just fragile hearts in borrowed hours, trying to hold on. Photographs inside their packs, smiles from another life. Hands that once held children tight, now shaking in the night. Some were barely more than kids when they learned to stand this way, trading youth for duty that followed them here today. The wind cuts through the wire fence, carries distant cries. Every sound feels like a thread under these broken skies. They joke to keep the dark away, laugh too quick, too loud, but silence always finds them comes around. Tonight we stay with the soldiers through the cold and through the fear, with the weight of every choice that led them standing here. Tonight we stay with the soldiers when the night feels far too long. We don't promise glory waits, we just promise they're not alone. A prayer whispered under breath, not sure who's listening now. Some ask God for mercy, some just ask for how. There's guilt in every memory, there's hope in every scar. Every soldier carries both the victim and the guard. The moonlight finds a tired one sitting with their backs to stone, thinking about the lives they left, the places called back home. They wonder if forgiveness will ever know their name, or if history will remember only numbers, dates, and flames. If tomorrow never comes, let tonight be understood. They didn't come for hatred, they came because they should. They came with shaking courage, with hearts not made of steel. Bravery is bleeding quietly and choosing still to feel. If the world forgets their faces, if the truth gets rearranged, let someone remember they were human before the pain. Tonight we stay with the soldiers in the dark where no one sees, with the ones who carry orders and impossible memories. Tonight we stay with the soldiers, not to praise the war they're in, but to honor every heartbeat that keeps them human. Dawn creeps slow along the ridge, pale light through the smoke. Some will see another day, some won't wake at all. No anthem plays for quiet tears, no medals for the fear, just the sound of breath returning when the worst is clear. The sun rises without asking who deserved to stay, and every soldier stands again and faces one more day. They shoulder what the night has done and walk where shadows go, carrying the weight of peace they may never know. Tonight we stayed with the soldiers through the longest, coldest hours, through the prayers that went unanswered, through the fear that never cowers. Tonight we stayed with the soldiers when the world felt far away, and the saddest truth we carry is they'll do it all again today. So if you hear the quiet break before the morning light, remember those who stood awake and faced the endless night. No songs of triumph, no loud goodbyes, just silence, breath, and scars. Tonight we stayed with the soldiers, and tomorrow they march from. moves down without a sound, cold air on a waiting land. Boots are still on restless ground. Time slips slowly through their hands. Stars hang low like broken vows, too far away to guide. Every shadow feels like truth they can no longer hide. Helmets rest beside the dust, letters folded, worn and thin. Names are pressed against the chest like shields they keep within. No one speaks of morning light, no one sleeps too deep. Hope is something past and looks they're barely strong enough to keep. The world feels distant, far away, like it turned its eyes aside. But courage isn't standing tall, it's staying when you're terrified. Tonight our hearts are with the soldiers in the silence before the dawn. With every fear they carry inside, with everything they've lost and gone. Tonight our hearts are with the soldiers, no songs of victory play, just fragile leaves in borrowed time, trying to survive till day. Photographs inside their packs, smiles from another life. Hands that once held children close now shake against the night. Some were barely old enough to know the weight of war. They traded youth for uniforms and learned what loss is for. The wind moves through the quiet camp, carries distant sound. Every noise feels dangerous in the dark that wraps around. They laugh too loud to fight the fear, then fall into the quiet, because silence always finds them when the jokes don't deny it. No one dreams of glory here when the night feels this long. They just pray the sun will rise and prove them wrong. Tonight our hearts are with the soldiers, through the cold and through the pain, with the weight of every choice that runs through their veins. Tonight our hearts are with the soldiers when the dark won't let them rest. We don't promise peace will come, we just promise they're not left. Some whisper prayers they half remember, not sure who hears them now. Some stare into the empty dark and make a silent vow. There's guilt inside their memories, there's fire inside their scars. Every soldier carries pieces of who they really are. Moonlight finds the tired faces pressed against the ground, thinking of the lives they left, of home they can't be found. They wonder if forgiveness will ever say their name, or if history will remember only numbers, dates and flames. If tomorrow never comes, let tonight be understood. They didn't come for hatred, they came because they should. They came with shaken courage, with hearts not made of stone. Bravery is choosing still to feel when you feel alone. If the world forgets their faces, if the truth gets rearranged, let someone remember they were human before the pain. Tonight our hearts are with the soldiers in the dark where no one sees, with the ones who carry orders and impossible memories. Tonight our hearts are with the soldiers, not to praise the war they're in, but to honor every heartbeat that refuses
peace feels thin but real. Remember those who stayed awake and refused to kneel. No glory written in the dark, no promise things are right, just hearts that stayed with souls